Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys my 2-year shop anniversary update. In November of 2018, I opened my Etsy shop, and in November of 2019, around that time, I gave you guys a 1-year shop anniversary update, which I will link up here somewhere. But today I am back, it's basically almost November, to share with you guys a 2-year shop anniversary update. So we're going to be talking about money, the financial aspect of it, which of course I did go into very great detail in that previous video, so be sure to check it out or reference it if need be. We are going to be talking about the financial aspect of it as well in this video, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the financial deeds. I will also be talking about a few tips and tricks and such that I have learned in the past year, and just some that I want to share with other people out there who are looking to start an Etsy shop or elevate their current Etsy shop or whatever the case may be. I do want to give a quick shout out to Scotch Flex and Seal, who will be sponsoring a portion of today's video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into today's video. Okay, so whenever I went into my shop analytics, I selected last year. Essentially, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my analytics financially, most importantly, for the last year or the past year. So my total sales and credits, aka pretty much my sales, is $26,749.21. So that number is the actual total amount that has touched my Etsy account. However, obviously there are a number of fees and taxes and all of those types of things, which has and did decrease this number. So let's go ahead and talk about taxes and fees. For the total fees, the number is $5,292.65. And just to give you guys an idea of what those fees were, the listing fees were $548.20. The shipping label fees were $3,347.94, and the transaction fees were $1,396.51. So I am going to talk a little bit about, what my actual profit is. Again, this is just based on my numbers, and check out my first video if you want to learn a little bit more. But for purposes of this video, we're going to round up my actual sales number, which we're going to round to $26,750. So for my actual supplies, I have spent about $4,000. Again, we're just going to round up a wee bit. So we have to go ahead off the top and knock off the price that it actually, or how much it actually took for me to actually create and produce the product. So that takes us down to $22,750. And then for me personally, I pay about 20% for taxes for the business. So we're gonna go ahead and knock off 20%, which is $4,550. And that gives us a grand total profit, the money that I have been able to keep in my pocket, of $18,200, which is, pretty close to $20,000. So I'm really impressed by that and really excited about that. Again, I am able to keep my overhead pretty low, and I do that by some of the ways that I'm going to share with you guys momentarily, but I am happy with that number. But when you're starting out or trying to revamp or whatever, definitely take into consideration the fact that you are going to have to actually purchase supplies to create the products, and also you're going to have to pay the feds in the state. Likely I end up paying Georgia every year, and I end up paying the IRS every year, again about 20%. I know it seems sometimes more becoming to hear this information coming from an actual Etsy shop seller. However, I do want to let you guys know that in the Etsy seller handbook, which is what I referenced heavily whenever I was starting up, they tell you all the fees. The reason why I'm saying reference that seller handbook to see what might work best for you is because your fees are going to be different from my fees. There are some fees, like the 20-cent listing fee, that's going to be the same for you and for me and for everyone else, but my 5% transaction fee based on the price of my item and the cost of the transaction might not be the same for yours, because the fees are going to be different, if that makes any sense. So definitely reference the seller handbook. I will have it linked down below for easy access. Also, I feel like I didn't say this before, but I sell stationery, and I create stickers here in my house, and then I use them for myself, and I also sell those and people buy them if they wish. So now let's go ahead and move into a few tips and tricks that I have learned in the past year. So I'm going to share with you guys a few ways that I have learned to save time, which has been really important to me because it has definitely been year one was for sure time consuming. Obviously that was my first year, but it was definitely time consuming. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some ways to save money or potentially save money. So the first thing that I did is I had to streamline the days that I was filling orders. I am basically a one-man shop. My husband is very helpful and will help me fill orders or do XYZ, but I work a full-time job. My husband works a full-time job, so I don't have all day every day to fill orders, but I have streamlined it and I have chosen 2 days to fill orders. Now on those 2 days, I am 100% into filling orders. So therefore, I'm not spending time lollygagging and XYZ. It's not taking me so long to complete the tasks because I'm focused solely on the tasks, which that is like a thing that I'm really good at, is just kind of blocking out everything and everyone and focusing on one task. I have great task completion skills. Another way to potentially save time is by using the Scotch Flex and Seal shipping rolls. So they actually sent me a number of rolls. I have like 4 different rolls, and they also sent me the precision scissors. Scotch Flex and Seal can save up to 50% on time, space, and supplies compared to boxes. And so in my experience, it has been life-changing. Now, realistically, I use these for shipping other items outside of my stationery and my stickers, which are fragile, but I have been using these for giveaways, and I'm about to actually, package up a giveaway now so I can share with you guys how it works. Now, there are no approved claims regarding the Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll saving you money, but it could potentially save you more time on shipping, less time packaging items, which could in turn give you more time to create products or do other tasks that are related to your shop or whatever it is that you have, whatever storefront it is that you have. So if you're shipping journals or books or whatever the case is, you could potentially use these. Again, you just need these 2 items in your repertoire to be able to package and ship items. So it has on here a new way to ship, no boxes. It conforms to the shape of your item, no filler, cushions to protect a wide range of sizes and shapes, and no tape, sticks securely to itself, not to your items. Literally cut, fold, and press and send. Like, that's literally all that you need to do. And again, I've already tested this, but I am going to share with you guys what this process looks like right now. So the Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll can save up to 50% on time, supplies, and space compared to boxes. As you can see, I just have with me my shipping roll, the item that I'm going to be shipping, and I have a pair of scissors. You don't need any boxes, you don't need any filler, you don't need any tape. The shipping roll actually securely sticks to itself as opposed to the item. You just need to cut, fold, press, and send. I am using my shipping rolls for sending lots of giveaway prizes like books and journals and planners and things of the sort. Obviously, you might not want to use this if you're trying to ship something fragile, but if you have an Etsy shop or a shop of any sort and you have items that you can send that aren't fragile, I'm definitely going to recommend this. The shipping roll actually has 3 layers, and they are designed to help protect the package. Layer 1 has a durable outer film that is water and tear resistant. Layer 2 has a built-in cushion layer that is designed to protect the item. And then layer 3 has a proprietary adhesive technology that sticks to itself and not your item. And the shipping roll is actually 100% recyclable after you have removed the paper shipping label, of course. I do have a code for you guys. It is 15 Flex Seal, and you can use that to get 15% off your Amazon purchase of any shipping roll, and that information will be down in the description box and everywhere else that I can post it. Another way that I'm saving time is I'm not going to the post office so regularly. Obviously, whenever I started the shop a year ago, we were in an apartment and the post office was really close, like a minute away. Now it's like 10 minutes away. And I was just dropping off orders all the time, just going in there, dropping them off, just regularly because I was filling orders so frequently. But now I actually choose a couple of days to drop off the orders, and that's normally the day after the day that I'm filling the orders. Also, along with that, I haven't done this yet, but you can schedule a pickup. But the reason why I never schedule pickups is because I do leave the house regularly to go to work, and I'm always passing a post office, so I can just throw the orders in the post office. It's not that big of a deal. But one way to save time would be to schedule a pickup with USPS so you don't have to leave your house. Let's go ahead and talk about some ways that I have learned to save money. So one of the main ways that I've learned to save money and keep my overhead low is by buying in bulk. I once, because I was filling orders just so frequently, I used to just buy whatever I could buy and what was available. But now, since I am filling orders a little less frequently, I'm able to I feel like sit down and like really pay attention, or I have been able to do that. So now I buy in bulk. So instead of buying 100 sticker sheets, I will literally buy 500 or 1,000, and that saves me so much money. 100 here or 150 here or 20 here probably doesn't sound like a whole lot, but over time that adds up and has added up and has, you know, aided in me being able to keep my overhead even lower. Another tip that I have is to basically explore new products every once in a while. Like I was kind of in a habit, and I guess I could blame Amazon. I would just keep purchasing the same thing over and over again. Like whenever it was time for me to buy more supplies, I would just go to my orders and then click what I recently purchased and purchase it again. And that's all well and good and makes the process of purchasing new items and new, you know, supplies and stuff go by much quicker. However, if you get stuck in that rut, then you could potentially be losing out on savings. So as for me, I recently switched up my mailers. They basically look the same, they function the same. Now I am a creature of habit, so it was a little much for me to be able to go through with it, but I am now saving $10 on my photo mailers, which again, that's going to add up over time. And so just don't be afraid to, and don't forget to explore other products out there just to see if you can get a better deal. Another way to save money, which is kind of like a pro tip and something that I recently discovered, is that Etsy charges shipping fees and all of that whenever you charge for shipping. So if you offer free shipping, which in turn would probably mean that you have to hike up the price of your products just a wee bit, you could potentially get away with not paying shipping fees. I have not explored that just yet, but I recently just discovered that. I mean, it pretty much says that in the seller handbook and all of that, but I just never really paid attention to it. So that may be something that I may be doing moving forward, because realistically, if I can pay less in fees for shipping, then I could potentially charge less for the actual products, which would be helpful to my buyers. So that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, if I forgot to highlight anything, or if you want to learn a little bit more about my experience, I'm going to say it again. Definitely reference the first video. Again, I'll have it linked up here and down below. Definitely don't hesitate to research or explore the Scotch Flex and Seal shipping roll. Again, it may be a way to contribute to saving in some type of arena. Another quick shout out to Scotch Flex and Seal for collaborating with me on today's video. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me any questions, comments, concerns down below in the comment section. I will get to them, and do know that I do offer Etsy coaching, just, you know, helping people to get started or calculate the type of things that I just shared, or just whatever it is that you may need. I will have my Acuity scheduler link down below in the description box as well. Bye guys.